Why do you regret having kids? I was 19 when I got pregnant. My boyfriend and I had been together for a year. I was on birth control, but I still got pregnant. I was terrified. I was in college, and I had no idea how I was going to raise a child. I told my boyfriend, and he was shocked. He said he wasn't ready to be a father, and he wanted me to get an abortion. I was devastated. I didn't want to have an abortion, but I also didn't want to raise a child alone. I told him I would think about it. I went to my parents for advice. They were supportive, but they also said they would support me no matter what I decided. I was so confused. I didn't know what to do. I finally decided to have the baby. I couldn't bring myself to have an abortion. I told my boyfriend, and he was angry. He said he didn't want anything to do with the baby, and he broke up with me. I was heartbroken. I was 20 years old, pregnant, and alone. I dropped out of college and got a job. I worked 2 jobs to support myself and my baby. It was hard, but I managed. I had my son, and he was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. I loved him more than anything in the world. But it was still hard. I was a single mother, and I was struggling to make ends meet. I had no time for myself. I was exhausted all the time. I loved my son, but I regretted having him. I wished I had waited until I was older and more stable. I wished I had finished college and had a career before I had a child. I wished I had a partner to help me raise him. I felt guilty for feeling this way, but I couldn't help it. I loved my son, but I regretted having him.